Flaming people, welcome back. First thing, glory to God, and second thing, apologies for not posting a video today of my trades, and as well of not streaming. Again, it was a Friday, it was NFP. I traded some, and I was like, okay, price action is gonna be bad, real bad. Turns out it was not at all as bad as I thought, but still for me, it wasn't a day to trade. Although, of course, a spoiler, I did. I mean, of course, I have to do it. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a businessman. I'm a trader. I like risk, and I took risk, of course. Always with a good analysis. So again, going straight to it, I took trades on gold and nasdaq, and finally, people, I ended up my challenges. Out of all I had, finally, I able to see to say I'm actually 2,200,000 in funded in whole history, and I started trading funded what in 2025, I would say. No, 2025, not 2025, 2024, late 2024, close to 2025. Actually, I would say from August 2024, so it's almost close to a year. I would say over a year now. Actually, close to 2 years. Yeah, close to 2 years. And the truth is, but for me, it's less than a year because for me, I didn't take it seriously back then. But it is what it is, man. In 1 year, a lot can change. If you're asking about payouts and posting payouts and withdrawals, don't worry, people. I'm pre-payout, pre-withdrawal. Oh, withdrawal already made some. But don't worry, man. It will come. I know that. I just have to pay for what? Lucid, activate my challenges, and then boom, start printing money. I know still it's not easy. Okay, I've been in a phase where I thought I was going to make money, and then boom. Reality hurts, but still it's good to experience that. But now going straight to the point. I didn't do CRT again. I hop in the charts thinking I was not gonna trade, and then, you know, once you see a video trading, you just get motivated. Like, okay, I'm gonna go into a chart, and that's what I did. So I didn't do CRT again. For me, I knew it was nonsense in this case since it was NFP and it changed everything, and it was obvious. Again, gold is being bullish. That's a good run. This is a good run. I hope it's gonna be like this. Although I thought it's gonna be more bearish today. Since what happened yesterday on 6th, the price was actually very bull. There were no news, there was nothing but just trade bullish. That's absolute flame. But still, and today as well, some retracement, I would say on, well, actually no, it was yesterday. Just straight bullish. Not as much as yesterday, but still, it was a good run. Now, what I have to say though is that, again, I didn't CRT, but I did the equilibrium from 30 minutes again with a candle. And I would say gold after NFP, I thought I was right about what I was thinking about it, about PA. It was not as good as I thought, and that's it. It's normal. I mean, after news, after milk open as well. So I just adapted to it and I react according to how the market was moving. Again, the candle, it was actually bearish in this case, as you can see. Milk open on the low body and on as well on RB on low body. Again, if you know point flames, I do this reverse as what Powell does. You can trade both. Again, it's up to you only what you want to get to, but both works. So now going into 1 minute, I went out and I always mark from 3:30 to 4 p.m., which is the 30 minutes between the New York Open and the closing of that 30-minute candle. Again, but the OT in here, I don't know why there's no OT. What, dude? I actually had it, man. I actually had it. Well, there's no worries about that. But again, for me, it will be from 3 again. Always, you can do OT based on what you want to do. I recommend OT in the 1 minute to see clearly where are the highs and the lows. But it's up to you. For example, I do it on 3 to 4, but I always mark this line though. I just want to see a demonstration of how I actually do it. Okay, I draw the time zone between 3 and 4, and for me, you can do one thing, and it always has to be in this range. Okay, if you want to do it more, then yeah, up to you. But again, I like to do it here because volume tends to accumulate around these prices, around this range, as always, depending on the range it is on price, and that's where you will get your entry. So that's what I did. Actually, you can do it in reverse from this high and this low. You can do from this low and this high. Actually, doesn't matter as long as the price there's a good range. Again, always the highest of that zone and the lowest. This is just to draw your line. In this case, it has to be reversed, always pointing the last points of the OTE on the line. There will be times it's gonna match, there will be times it won't. You already know the drill, you already know how it works, and that's it. It didn't match in this case, but there was the New York Open, and I would say that it was weird. I mean, if you see this, it was straight accumulation. It wasn't like yesterday, but still, I mean, it was weird. I saw this first extension, I was like, okay, can I be bearish? But in my mind, first thought, I was like, okay, I want to wait. I don't want to happen like, I don't want to trade the same way I did yesterday, where price actually reversed and it was actually manipulation, you know. So I actually said, okay, I'm gonna wait. But then I ended up taking the sell. If you see this is not a closing position. Okay, it means I did do things. I know it's weird, but how can I explain this? This was a short, okay? As you can see, my stop loss was way above, so I didn't get stopped. This is impossible for me. It would be mean to trail my stop, and this is not. This is a buy, but not a stop, okay? I sold here, and I bought here, because I was like, okay, I saw price reacting to New York Open. I was like, I thought it was going to reverse. It did for some point, but when I saw this mini break, I was really nervous. I'm not nervous, but I was like, okay, it's gonna go bullish. It's gonna go crazy. To be honest, I mean, I saw this, and we respected at some point, but I thought when it was above the New York Open from the last minute candle and the 30-minute candle, it's gonna go bullish. And I don't know what happened in my mind, but well, I do know what happened, and then I just bought. And this is the stop loss from this buy. That's why you can see this both. And lastly, this is from the beginning, the sell, and this is the out. So if you can see this, oh, you enter here and you just stopped here. No. This is the sell, and this is the stop loss. Okay, I trailed my stop loss. I made profit in here, and this one I lost. That's why, as you can see, it was perfect from here. That's why it didn't make sense when you see this. When you see this, you automatically think, okay, I just lost quick. No, it was a short position and a long position. I know in a short time. Okay, and that's it. Only one win though, and this was I could have win actually from this buy if I close trailed here from this and then from this one. I know it's weird, truly I know, but again I told you its price was trash. Well, this is never a trash price. It's always the trader that doesn't know the trade. But I mean, you're gonna say that this is not a good PA. But still, there will be my analysis. You can see here. I actually have my DSTV. That's why I trailed, because I was this price, and as you know, I always trail my DSTV. But that's it. I don't have a video for this one. I had though for nasdaq, so that's it. But again, this is my analysis for what it did. And now going to nasdaq, to the premium one, to the most one again as well. No CRT. After what happened in NFP, I decided to not with price. So that's it. I went to a 30 minutes though, and as well as always, I did the equilibrium. This is the only good thing. Again, the candle from the 30 minutes, it was bearish as well. It was the New York Open on the low body and the RB on the lower wick. And then actually made sense for me, this banger trade. In this moment, I know I made a short position. We all got stopped in here. When you see this dropping and you feel, okay, price actually bearish, accumulate on New York Open, and you feel, okay, now it's about to move. We all got stopped. Stop the cap, people. We all got stopped in here. I know you're short in NASDAQ. Okay? I know you're short in NASDAQ. NQ, mini NQ. I know that. I know it. We all shorted here. Don't tell me no. Because we all bought this. What is bearish line. Okay, bearish rally. We all did. Actually made sense for me because price was at what? It closed below. Retraced once. And then when I saw this, I was like, I'm going to miss it. So with the OTE, I went, way above from the level 1 of the OTE. But again, I went below. The OTE again from a high, not that much high. There's actually 2 good highs, but this one the highest one. And then a low. This I think was before the last candle, the 4 p.m. And then obviously shorted, and that's it. If I shorted from here, at least I'm going to have some profit on trailing by trailing SL. I didn't, but that's it. I made a good bad stop and directly in drawdown. And the last one I did was actually good. It was this. Another long that I did actually. This was it, and then I made, I think it was another short. I shorted, I lost. I don't know what happened there. As well in here, I made a buy, then I got stopped out because I bought a price. It's actually in the balance, so he rebalanced, and then the good one was here. That's why I should have waited these two trades. I could have, um, just left it there. But a perfect trade, finally. You can see it here. Good analysis and a good on the limit. I had a limit, perfect entry. Always in 30-minute New York Open, almost on the line of the OT, and then a banger trade. Didn't hit TP for a few ticks. I actually have the video of it where I got edge, and by trading stop loss, that's it. I think I had like 1,000 ticks, 1,300 ticks. I think it was 1,300. But still a good trade. I could have closed manually here, but when I saw it, of course, you think about waiting for it to close to TP. You don't think the price is going to reverse. But I just knew it. Okay, that's why you trail stop, and that's it. Even if you hit TP after me trailing, I would not be mad. It's better for me to make a 90-80% of profit than 0 or going to BE. But that's it. I mean, look at what happened later, okay? Touched once, went back. You could trade a manipulation from here if you know it's going to go downhill. And then I'm going to trade, although later accumulated in each session. And then lastly, at 8. 8 is also a good price, good time to trade in Europe time. Asia time, close to it. Actually very good. So people, this will be my analysis from gold and nasdaq. I would say I'm kind of not satisfied at all after seeing this NFP, which it helped me to pass my fundeds again. No, Blaze, you're just gambling your funded. That's how you pass them. Well, duh. Not always, but when there's news, man, use it. A challenge is a challenge. It may cost you 100, 200 bucks, 500 bucks, 1,000, whatever capital it is. Dude, if you have news, full port it, man. You're gonna make money. If you don't make money with news, if it's alive or nothing, it's up to you. You can use the limit. You can even use signal groups or even inside information and then take it. I took it. I passed 2 easily, and that's how I got my last $200,000 in funded with 250K. I just love 50K so much because I think it's a good price. I mean, if you go into market and profits now, 50K are what? 100 bucks. You can buy the elusive one, which is daily payouts. You can buy from Top Step as well. It doesn't go above 200 depending on platform, but it's so worth it. I mean, you don't need to make a lot of money from profit as a target, and depending if you have to consistency or minimum trades days in green. I mean, dude, it is worth it. Okay, 50K for me is a good amount. But again, I'm always, I still have 200Ks there stocked and 100 as well. But for me, I mean, if I had to recommend which account you have to buy, I'll always go minimum to 50. If you want to go 25, that's fine for me. Again, that's fine. You can as well go to 25. But if you want to go for 50 as a minimum, that would be perfect. Okay, people, there will be analysis from gold and NASDAQ to some wins and losses. Go with NASDAQ again, another banger and the day with flaming, with point flames. I mean, you cannot miss this out. But that's it, people. Keep flaming, people. I will see you on Monday. Fire out. God bless.